Now at 6, a chance for storms rolling back into the 4 states. Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy is going to have details on what to expect from the upcoming Severe Weather Alerts Day. Plus, new safety measures take flight at Joplin Regional Airport as officials cut the ribbon on a firefighting facility. And serving those who protect us, how you can make a difference for area first responders.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Today's a chance to honor and show appreciation for our local heroes, the first responders who fight to keep us safe every day. The Hero Fund USA giving telethon is underway right now at Roper Honda in Joplin. You call the number on the screen, make a donation, and you'll be supporting the heroes who support all of us. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. We're going to have more on the Hero Fund telethon and exactly what it funds in just a bit. But first, we're tracking the likelihood of storms moving into the area tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy joins us with a first look at the weather.
Yeah, we can pretty much put thunderstorms for us tomorrow evening and tomorrow night at 100%. We're definitely going to have thunderstorms across the region. The question is, will they be severe? And most likely we are going to have some severe thunderstorms pushing through. Severe threat level 2 out of 5 across the entire region. Level 2 shifts along and south of I-44. On Saturday, still level 1 through the metro area. Also on top of that, another big factor of this big storm system is the rain. So we have a flood watch as well. Right now we look pretty good. We do have some clouds kind of skirting through the region, but as we go into Friday in the afternoon, we'll have some spotty little pop-up thunderstorms. It's tomorrow evening when we got to watch. Look how the radar lights up right along that cold front. And here's the problem. The cold front's not really moving, so we get training of storms, meaning moving over the exact same area, strong to severe thunderstorms all night long, all the way through the daytime hours on Saturday. So a lot to break down here in just a bit.
See you soon. City officials cut the ribbon on a brand new safety addition for the Joplin Regional Airport today. The $8.6 million aircraft rescue and firefighting building will feature storage for 2 ARFF trucks and associated equipment, along with the airport personnel trained to operate them. The airport's snow removal equipment will also be stored in the 12,000 plus square foot building.
We have 2 aircraft rescue firefighting vehicles. It's basically an FAA regulated firefighting vehicle that's used for airport use only. We have airport operations who do all kinds of stuff across the field. They do the mowing, they do the maintenance, they do the inspections, and they also are firefighters. So this facility is for those airport operations personnel. It is for our aircraft rescue firefighting vehicles, our equipment, hazardous materials, storage, and it's also for our snow removal equipment.
Zahner says the city paid 5% of the total cost of this building. The rest came from 2 federal grants. It's Giving Day, supporting our first responders. KOAM's Tanya Bach joins us live from Joplin's Roper Honda with how you can help.
That's right, Dow. This important day, in collaboration with Hero Fund USA, supports the brave men and women who protect our communities. As you can see, our phone lines are open now, but they're not ringing, and we need to change that. This is your chance to call in your support or donate online. Just call the number or scan the QR code that you see below. Every dollar you donate today can make a difference, saving a life tomorrow. Now, one participating department is the Osage Township Volunteer Fire Department out of McCune, Kansas. The department hoped to receive an important tool that would help them be able to detect whether electric wires are live or not. This afternoon, Evergy made that possible thanks to their donation.
We're very appreciative of the donation, and on behalf of the community, we'd like to say thank you to Evergy.
The fire chief says their detection tool will help their volunteers be aware of what situation they're walking into and be safer in the field. Nevada is another fire department hoping to be able to purchase necessary equipment with the help of our Hero Fund telethon. The station is hoping to purchase an additional 6 sets of bunker gear for their firefighters. Now, that gear is worn on a daily basis, whether it be for medical calls, responding to car wrecks, or fighting structure fires. Nevada's fire chief says the life-saving equipment comes with a hefty price tag.
I mean, no matter how big a small department, you always have budget constraints. Each city is doing the best they can, but we're just, it's also going to help us get more protection for our personnel so they're able to do their job effectively.
He says if they were able to get this additional gear, that it would help all their firefighters have clean and safe equipment when they need it. And like fire departments, police also hope to receive equipment that will help them in their day-to-day operations. Joplin police are seeking to receive a Brink drone that will give them a bird's eye view of situations. The tool will help give first responders a better look at emergency situations. JPD says they believe the drone will be a tool to increase officer safety on the scene.
A drone that's capable of doing things to increase officer safety and to increase our abilities on critical incidents to additionally help speed up the process once we're there and make us more equipped for critical situations.
Captain Wolf says officer safety is their #1 priority when seeking new equipment. And these are just a few examples of how your dollars will be spent if you choose to donate today.
All right, Tanya Bach reporting live. Again, our phone lines are going to be open through the end of the newscast. In a bit, we're going to hear from Sergeant Doug Dickey of Carl Junction Police Department on how the funds like today's go a long way to help their department serve the public. That's coming up. In the meantime, your chance to phone in your donation during. Again, today is our 3rd annual First Responders Safety Giving Day. Let's check back in now live with Tanya Bach. She's at Joplin's Roper Honda.
All right, thanks, Dal. That's right. I'm live here at Roper Honda in Joplin, where our phone lines are open and our volunteers are taking our donations. This is your chance to call in and support or donate online. Just call the number or scan the QR code that you see below. And remember, your generous participation today will make a real difference right here in the 4 states. And I wanted to bring you a live example of how it is helping us in the 4 states already. Sergeant Doug Dickey with the Carl Junction Police Department is joining me right now.
Thank you.
And you guys have received a donation in the past from Hero Fund USA.
That's correct. We got money to outfit one of our cars with a car radio, which is very important for us because these things are not cheap, and they help us not only keep in contact with our own dispatchers, but they help us talk to other agencies as needed. And oftentimes we're having to provide mutual aid, so being able to do that, it's a pretty good idea.
Now, departments across the 4 states can request and donations or request and participate in Hero Fund USA. Why did you guys decide to participate today, like answering the phones?
Well, it's more or less a payback. It was great to have Hero Fund USA help us out with this, so we wanted to do our part to help out other agencies and get some more donations in there, so we have our officers providing their time to come and rake in those donations.
All right, Sergeant Dickey, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your phone right now.
Thank you very
much. And again, don't forget, now is the time to call in your donation for Hero Fund Telethon. Be part of something that truly matters.
All right, Tanya Bach reporting live. I see some phones are ringing. We'd like to see a lot more. Tanya, thanks. A little bit later, the race for MIAA softball supremacy heats up with the Gorillas and Lions playing 4 home games in 2 days. John has highlights coming up in sport.
And our severe threat returns for your Friday. Let's break it down after the break. Well, it turned out to be a beautiful Thursday for us today. A little bit on the windy side. We've had winds gusting kind of 30 to 40, a little bit higher at times, and the winds are going to stay strong as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. Great shot of downtown Joplin. A lot of people out, and you can also see a little bit windy outside. All right, severe threat returns for us tomorrow, level 2 out of 5. So let's look at this. Everybody in the yellow. This is mainly 6, 7 p.m., but could go all night, or at least periods of storms that any of them could be severe. Large hail, winds are the main threat. Tornado threat is low. This is not a tornado setup. Anytime you have a severe weather threat, you do have a tornado threat, but this one is pretty low, which is good news. All right, Saturday shifts along and south of I-44, but still low severe threat. Anytime during the day, we still have to elevate that rain because we are in a flash flood watch as we go through the next several days. All right, let's go through time. Mid and upper level clouds to start your day. A few isolated hit and miss showers, maybe a rumble or two of thunder through the afternoon. It's after 6 p.m. So here's our front. Diving in along that front, look how thunderstorms explode. Again, main threat, gusty winds, large hail. Here's the problem. The upper level flow is running parallel with the front. So there's nothing to shove that front off toward the south, meaning as thunderstorms develop, they move over the exact same area, mainly along and north of I-44 through the evening hours, and then start to shift south of I-44, mainly after midnight. But again, periods of thunderstorms, any of these could be strong to severe, continuing into Saturday morning. Periods of thunderstorms Saturday morning, maybe a little bit of a break, or at least of intensity as we get into Saturday afternoon and evening. And here we go again, Saturday night. We get a warm front that shifts through. That means our atmosphere goes unstable once again. Big time storms late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Of course, Sunday morning is Easter morning, and this could even last into the early afternoon hours. This model here is resolution's a little bit lower, but right along this dry line here from Joplin to Fort Smith early afternoon, we could see some strong to severe storms, and then severe weather pushes east as we get into Sunday afternoon. Bottom line, a lot to watch over the next few days. Plus, a whole other aspect is flash flooding. I think most of us will average between 2 and 5 inches of rain. The winds are going to stay strong tonight, gusts 40, upwards of 45. That's going to be sticking around tomorrow as well. So if you want to get outside, if you got to mow or do something, evening hours are going to be great. Slow drop through the 70s. We have some mid and upper level clouds streaming through. Besides that, we look okay. By noon tomorrow, 74. I think a high temp right around 79, and a lot of rain over the weekend. Stormy Saturday, heavy rains, morning storms as we get into your Easter Sunday. 79 tomorrow. We're going to do an alert day tomorrow for the severe threat. Alert day Saturday, again for a severe threat, but also the flash flooding threat. 68 on Sunday, dry out on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, dry out to the extent that it can. It's going to be pretty soggy and more rain coming.
That's very true.
Thanks, Doug. College students and business owners took advantage of an opportunity to expand their business and make connections at Missouri Southern this afternoon. Students who are developing or already have their own businesses got to present those ideas in front of a panel of judges. Local business owners and entrepreneurs also got the chance to demonstrate and present their ideas. A few lucky participants walked away with $2,000 cash prizes. Hundreds of smiles ages 8 and up were seen on the trail today on the campus of Pitt State. Special Olympics Kansas partnered with PSU's Therapeutic Recreation Program to host the 2025 Terrific Day, which involved the Trees and Trails outdoor walking event with games and prizes. The event brought nearly 150 participants together for a morning of activities centered around an outdoor space theme. Organizers aim to promote physical activity, social interaction, and fun for individuals with disabilities. Still ahead, Pitt State baseball hopes to extend its winning streak to 14 games. And Missouri Southern softball hosts Fort Hays State for a doubleheader. John Dales has highlights from those games and more up next in sports.
And don't forget, now is the time to call in and donate to Hero Fund USA. Remember, every dollar you donate today can help save a life tomorrow.
We're getting towards the end of the 2025 college softball season, and both the Gorillas and the Lions, they're near the top of the MIAA standings, and both of them play a couple of home doubleheaders today and tomorrow. 24th ranked Pitt State softball, undefeated at home this year, 16-0, hosting Nebraska Kearney. Ava Lorentz starts the game off strong. She strikes out the side in the first inning of game 1 and would finish the day with 10 punch-outs. The Gorillas, they manufacture runs quickly. Bottom of the first, Amaya Snyder hits an RBI ground rule double to right. It's now 2-0 PSU. Next batter, Ava Sarwinski, and she launches one to straightaway center. That is gone for her second home run of the season. 4-0. Gorillas now in front. We go ahead to the bottom of the second inning. Bases are loaded for Snyder. She hits it high and deep. Looks like it might get out, but it's caught at the wall by Eden McNally. Heather Arnett comes home on the sac fly. Pitt stayed up 5-1 at that point. The Gorillas cruised to a 10-3 victory over the Lopers. And more of the same in Game 2. Nebraska Kearney scores the first run of the contest. In the top of the first, the Gorillas, they score the next 10. They win it 10-1. PSU is 18-0 on its home turf with its final home games of the year coming tomorrow against Hayes. Now to Joplin, winds gusting as Missouri Southern softball hosts Fort Hays State, the first game of the doubleheader. The Tigers score first in the top of the third inning as Jules Bosco hits a bases-loaded single into right. Lions still in a jam after that one, just one out, bases still loaded, but Katie Gray makes the catch at first, steps on the bag for an unassisted double play. That gets him out of the inning. Score is still 1-0, bottom of the sixth, 2 out, and with the runner on first, Kylie Jacks sends one into the gap in right center. Bailey Dillon will score. The game is now tied. Clutch RBI triple from Jacks. Then Taylor Knuckles hits a pop fly just beyond the infield, and that will fall. The error from the Tigers allows Southern to score the go-ahead run. We go ahead now to the 7th inning. Kiki Pickens trying to finish off a complete game. 2 out, runners on first and second, and Knuckles feels the grounder off the redirect, steps on second for the force out. Missouri Southern wins a defensive battle over Hayes in the first one. Final score 2-1. Lions win the second game as well. 10-0 the final score. This one goes final after just 5 innings. With this victory, Southern improves its record to 32-16 on the year, 12-8 in MIAA play. It will host Nebraska Kearney for another doubleheader tomorrow. And the postseason is coming soon for college baseball as well. Things haven't gone to plan this year for Missouri Southern, but the Lions host the number 3 team in the country today. MSSU loses its series opener against number 3 Central Missouri this afternoon. Final score 11-5. UCM first baseman Chase Wilcox hits 3 home runs. These two will play a doubleheader tomorrow. First game starts at noon. Elsewhere, Pittsburgh State baseball in the top 25 for the first time since late February. The Gorillas are ranked 19th in the country. They're all over Washburn right now as we come on the air. PSU leads 7-1 in the 6th inning. And if that score holds, it will be 14 wins in a row for the Gorillas.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
They might just keep it going. We'll see.
Yep.
You still have time to phone into our Hero Fund telethon. We'll be right back. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We're going to have more details on the Joplin Regional Airport's newest safety equipment. Plus, we're going to take a look at some of the hurdles standing in the way of owning that first home. And visitors head out to Main Street in Joplin for a third Thursday. Those stories, a lot more, of course, it's coming up tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. For that third Thursday event, maybe a bit breezy, but otherwise not bad.
It's actually a pretty nice evening out there. Really, most of tomorrow is going to be pretty good as well. But severe threat really starts to pop up after 6 p.m., kind of lasting through the night. Thunderstorms Saturday, very heavy amounts of rain over the next 3 days. Easter Sunday, the bunny rabbit, he's going to have to be dodging some storms as well.
I guess so. Final sports notes.
Columbus High School softball gets a big win today, 3-2 over Fort Scott.
All right. We want to thank everyone who called in to donate during today's Hero Fund USA telethon. Your dollars will help to buy life-saving equipment for those who risk everything to protect all of us and our families. Thanks for watching. We're going to see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.